Hi guys, this is a really exciting moment for me because I've just taken delivery of my RME Fireface UCX 2. I'm not a big fan of unboxing videos, but I've had this unit on order for a little while now and my sense of anticipation has risen. And I've been looking on YouTube to find out more about it and what I can expect. And because it's so new, there isn't anything. So I thought maybe I could put something out there so you guys could see what I am now seeing now that it's arrived. So without any further ado, let's have a look and see what's in the box. So the box is a classic printed box with information on the outside. It says what is contained within, says the drivers and its compatibility with different operating systems. On the back there's a nice picture and the same logos and information as you can see on the RME website, so I'm not really going to go into that. I'm just going to get straight in and have a look at this bad boy. So I always say don't open your nice products with a sharp knife, but I haven't found a better way of doing it. Just get rid of the cellophane. Now, slightly concerning, my box has got a bit of a dent there, so I'm really hoping that this unit is going to be okay. So let's just pop the front there and let me open it up for your and my delight. Okay, bit of stuff here about product registration, driver downloads and who the distributors are, and some stuff here in German which is not particularly helpful to me as I don't speak German, unfortunately. Okay, so what have we got inside? So we've got a UK 13 amp plug, which is fantastic. It tells me I've got a UK one and not a European one. And here's a power supply in here as well. Let's take a look at this too. Right, so this is this breakout cable they were talking about, which goes in the AES socket in the back and breaks out to XLR connections and a SPDIF connection. So I guess it's a small unit, so they have to do something to get a bit more out of the connections that are on there. And then here we go. How exciting. Okay, so there's a little packet of rubber feet. I'm going to put those to one side because they will be essential. And some protection. Not a lot else, to be honest. Just before we go any further, there's the smallest Toslink cable. Oh no, it's not as small as all that actually. There's a little Toslink cable for connecting ADAT pre's, and then a standard USB 2 cable, 1.8 meters. Good. And here is the unit. Wow! Well, I'll be honest, it's smaller than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, very, very compact indeed. But it feels solid, it's quite heavy. I can see on the side that we've got rack mount sockets there for the rack mount adapters you can buy from RME. They're about £45 in the UK. And that will enable me to rack mount it if I wish. I'm probably going to end up doing that because I expect to take it out of my home studio from time to time and use it in live applications for mixing and so on. But immediate reaction is, wow, it's small. My previous one was a 19-inch rack, and this is really quite compact. But really nicely made, as you'd expect it to be from RME. On the back then, I think you've probably seen this online, but here's the AES connector here that this one goes into, that gives you these extra connections that you can break in and out of there. We've got the USB connection, we've got the other end of a USB connection here, and this is because this unit allows you to record onto a USB memory stick directly from the unit itself, which is a really interesting feature to have. It's something that you see in a lot of live mixing desks, and I'm from time to time going to be using this in a live scenario, and that will be great because it will mean I can record the inputs and then construct them out later on into a multi-track file and mix them, which is fantastic. We've got ADAT in and out, so you can expand this by up to 8 channels of additional ADAT in and out at 48 kilohertz. If you want to add a higher sampling frequency than that, then you get less channels. So every time you double the sampling frequency, you halve the number of channels you can bring in. But that looks good, and it's got balanced line inputs on the back. There's 2 stereo pairs or 4 individual line inputs, plus 6 line outputs as well. And 2 of these, I think it's 1 and 2, will probably be the main monitor outs, and I'm going to use the other ones to get me different headphone mixes so that when I'm recording other artists and musicians, I can give them their own mix separate to the one I'm listening to. And then finally we've got in the middle here the ubiquitous MIDI in and out, and a word clock connection as well. On the front panel we've got 2 combination inputs, obviously XLR and 6.3mm jacks, and these have phantom power on them as well. And then these combination instrument jack / line level input jacks on the front there as well, and a headphone jack. Now, as I've already said, I need more than just one headphone output, but I'm going to use these guys on the back here in combination with a little headphone amp to give me some more headphone outs as I need them. And then we've got the display here, which we'll see when we turn it on, as well as the on-off function scroll wheel, which I believe you use for master volume, or if you press it again, headphone volume. I've read the manual cover to cover because I've been waiting for this, so I have some idea, I think, of how it's going to work. I'm really hoping that RME's drivers are as bulletproof and reliable as everybody says they are, because I tried another high profile name interface before this. I'm using a PC laptop, and I had real problems with the control software speaking to the driver and finding the unit. So I'm really hoping that these guys have got that nailed and that I'm going to have a good experience. Anyway, enough of this for now. I'm going to give this a go, and then we'll report back in when we've tried it.